You are experiencing the Kathryn Dunn Show. With us this week, we have Elaine, Vario, Greg, Gorman, Matt Capazzi, Grey Guy, Tucker, and I'm Kathryn Dunn. Hello, everybody. How are we?
Great. How are you?
Also
Good.
great. Thank
Good.
you for asking.
I'm good. I'm great.
Are we great? Are any of us actually great?
I'm just good. I'm not about great.
All right. I'll downgrade to good.
Are we even good? Are we telling
Well, we
the
want the
truth?
show to have energy.
Ah! Then everybody's great.
Woohoo!
Yay, no depression here. All right, let's go to our first segment. Go on, Elaine. Did you have something to say?
No, I just was looking at Greg's background. I was impressed.
Yes, it's impressive. All right, let's go to our first segment. It is what?
Whine and Whisper, light ASMR.
Gotta complain.
What is it?
I complain.
Where you guys get to guess what I'm drinking based on how it sounds.
Oh, Wine and a Whisper. Okay.
I'd rather just whine. I don't hear anything.
So you're guessing that she's drinking wine.
Yeah, I'm guessing she's drinking wine. But I don't like.
She's guessing that you're whining.
Greg,
no
are you
ice.
muted?
I don't hear any ice cube clinking.
Greg, you sound muted.
I'm not muted. How dare you say that?
Yeah, how dare you be muted?
I'm not muted. How dare you?
How dare I what?
Accuse me of muteness.
You are a muteness.
I'm not. You're talking to me.
Yeah, but I couldn't hear you. Were you just moving your mouth?
You don't see the red icon. How could you?
I don't see what.
How dare you?
What did you say, Matt?
Clearly.
I can't hear you now.
Clearance.
That was Whine and a Whisper.
Matt looks like a monster.
Who looks like a monster?
Matt looks like a monster.
How do you figure?
No?
No way.
No?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
On my screen, his hair is yellow, his eyes are white. He's got a big red line across his face.
Oh my God, what is your screen?
It's like pixelated, like a clown pixelated.
That's crazy.
That looks fine to me.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, do we all look like monsters, or did you have edibles?
No, it was just Matt, and he turns his head. He looks like a monster. Well, everybody else looks normalish, as normal as we look. But
Those glasses
maybe it's because he's so far away. That's my guess. Because he's far away. I'm going to put him up. I'm going to highlight him and see if it's even highlighted. I wish I could take a picture of this. How do you do that?
What's the next segment?
Good question. Our
He's not a
next
monster.
segment is...
He said that. He went from being Matt the monster to Matt the handsome guy.
Well, you like being told what to do. It's, Are You Wearing Do You Care?
Let me pull it up.
Yes, please take your time. All that vamping wasn't enough time.
Okay.
And thank you for doing this.
Yes, yes. Well, Are You Wearing Do You Care that heavyweight champion, boxer, and inventor of the grill, George Foreman, has passed away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aware. But didn't he leave a bunch of little Georges, right?
Yep. Everybody he had
Their
was a
name
George.
Yeah, he left a bunch of little Georges.
What'd you say, Greg? I cut
How
you
many
off.
Georges did he have?
Yeah, all his kids are named George. I don't know.
Like 10? Are there 10 kids?
Wow, he could start a state called Georgia.
Yep. He probably... I wonder if he lived there. Because that would make sense.
Is everyone in Georgia named George?
George Foreman, Georgia.
Made me feel a little guilty for throwing out his grill.
You?
It's a obituary and say how many kids he had.
Boo.
Yes, I
Died
just threw out
surrounded
his
by
grill.
his loved ones.
All 78 of his kids.
All 78. Everyone named George.
Is his grandchildren named George too? That'd be funny.
I feel like everybody named George owes him a card. Like a sympathy card. Because all Georges are his child.
That's a lot of cards.
Yep.
That's the only non-animal. Have there not been a lot of posts to the?
Is that really the only thing that's not animal?
Yeah.
Wait. There's they closed the OMV or the DMV in New Orleans? Because of lack of people, not enough people working it, so people are starting to get out of hand. So they wanted to call in the National Guard. I don't know. That was on the thing this afternoon.
I was not
Like the
aware.
DMV is going to pot everywhere. So I don't know whether we don't need the National Guard here, but wherever that was, I don't know and I don't care. That's what my answer is.
Because the latest non-animal is again the hunt is still on for any of the not safe for work films that Luigi Mangione made.
Yes, it is.
The hunt is still on. Kathryn has a reward out for anybody who can send those videos her way.
Well, we can't find the movies?
No, they're cinema quality, apparently.
What's that mean?
That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
Oh, supposedly somewhere, right? Well,
Kathryn will accept AI generated videos.
I mean, it's not ideal. I'd rather see the real cinema quality style. For science.
Mm-hmm.
For science.
Mm-hmm.
Curiosity.
Yeah. I just want to know if he's Italian. Like, how Italian?
Right. That's it. That's all there is.
There isn't even bad animal news?
Well, I guess, do you
That
want
would be
the bad
my
animal
department.
news?
The bad animal news?
You want the bad animal news?
Is there any?
That in my lane? I mean, are you aware, do you care that a South Carolina
recording stopped
complex, I heard the recording stopped.
No, we're good. Keep going.
Okay. Held a vigil for a resident alligator killed after complaints.
Oh, see, that's sad, but that's also uplifting because they cared about him. All right, let's do this next segment, and then we'll do animal news. This is Are You Out of Your Fucking Mind? The segment where we ask, are you out of your fucking mind? Anyone got one?
Oh, yeah. 2 of Trump's executive orders are directly aimed at law firms that worked against him in the past. Are we out of our freaking minds for putting up with this?
Yes.
Or there was wait a second. Something that pissed me off today. Wait a second. I just lost it. So something that pissed me off. Oh, people putting "Go Doge, we love you, we're 100% behind you." And I'm like, really? The veterans aren't behind you. The people on Medicaid aren't behind you. Who's this we that people are making bumper stickers or signs out and putting them on their cars that we're behind you? When Doge is going after, same idea as Matt just said, people that screwed Elon or pissed off Elon are now being attacked. Not that why are we out of our mind letting him get away with this, who we didn't even elect? I don't understand.
You want to make it a terrorist attack if somebody does anything to deface a Tesla. Are you out of your freaking mind?
Any pro-Palestinian protest is viewed as anti-Semitism. Are we out of our freaking minds?
And Colombia is going against its students, same idea, that are protesting because Trump had a problem with Colombia. something like he wanted to buy land or sell them land or something, and they didn't do the deal with them. So now he's holding a grudge against that particular college. Is he out of his fucking mind?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I don't know.
I'm
I just
on
don't
a
know.
YouTube show with a bunch of people I've never heard of before. I have no affiliation with. And I have mine. I love America.
I love America. I think America's a great place.
He wanted to say Trump, but he couldn't. His mouth couldn't say it. That's what just happened.
Well.
He couldn't do it.
To say, he's funny. And I'd say, if you vote for him, I'll leave you. And he'd say, but he's funny. I'd say, but that's not the reason you wrote for someone to be president. And he said, okay, then write me in. Now I should do it. After he's dead, I should write him in.
Yeah, now's a good time.
Good as time as any.
Yeah. I mean, you're in a state that your vote doesn't count anyway, so you might as well write in.
So I'm getting in a cab last night from the garden to the train just because the guy goes, you want a free cab? I said, okay. So he it was like a guy from, an Asian descent, I don't know, gets me about 2 blocks. And as I'm getting out, I said, I hate the MTA as much as I hate Trump. He goes, Trump, good man. I said, no, Trump is a piece of shit. I said, and he doesn't like you and he doesn't care about me. No, don't say that. Trump is a good man. I said, no, I've met the man. Thanks for the ride, but he is not a good man. And I got out of the car.
Oh my God, you just crushed him. You just told him Santa Claus isn't real.
Well,
that's what you just did.
Yeah, well, he isn't. Sorry.
No.
Didn't mean to ruin your life with you.
And now it's time for uplifting animal news with Matt Capazzi. Boop-a-da-boop.
There is none, so tune in next week for some uplifting animal news.
Wait, wasn't there news?
What?
No, there isn't any.
Greg, wasn't there animal news?
No, it's still just like the wombat lady from last week in Australia.
What was her deal?
The alligator. She touched a wombat or something like that.
Oh yeah, that awful news.
Yeah.
That's not uplifting.
No.
Yeah.
Thanks, Greg. Thanks for bringing it down.
Oh, you totally.
All right, this is not animal news.
You're a wombat hater. It's uplifting news.
No.
I gotta know what the fuck's wrong with you.
Yeah. What the fuck is wrong with you? Are you out of your fucking mind? This old woman, like 102 years old, had a makeshift, not makeshift, and a fraudulent, like illegal Little Caesars. Unsanctioned Little Caesars out of her basement.
What?
Wow.
Yeah.
What's it? I mean, the food or dogs?
No, food. This is news, not uplifting animal news.
Wait, were there like tables in her basement so that people could sit and eat in her basement?
I don't think you could dine in. I think it was takeout only.
Oh.
She was making Little Caesars pizzas in her basement and selling them?
Yeah.
Like, Little Caesars wasn't aware, or the city government wasn't
Both.
aware?
What did she steal their recipes?
I have no idea how she made it, but I want to know. And she's got 102-year-old secrets. So
This Little Caesars isn't that bad as far as
an old lady. I wouldn't ever make my own Little Caesars pizzas and sell them. That's crazy. I'm a Werther's original.
they're poisoned.
My pizza fell out.
Don't look behind the curtain. Don't look behind the curtain. It's Enzio's. It's frozen.
Yum, 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 yum. Yep. Bootleg pizza. That was the word. Bootleg.
Bootleg pizza.
Yeah. And now it's time for Tattletales, where we all talk shit about our pets. Really, we're celebrating them. But let's tell on them.
Oh, so my cat had a blood test recently, and some good news.
Yeah.
She has her type 2 kidney disease, hasn't progressed. It's at the same level that it was 3 months ago. She's been taking medicine and it's working. And also, she's been there's been discharge coming out of her eyes. So I took her to the vet, and they gave me some eye drops. So I'm supposed to give her those for 10 days, and so hopefully her eyes will stop leaking.
How much fun is it to give her those eye drops?
Not much, especially for her.
Poor girl.
Yeah.
Well, I was warning everyone that fresh pet dog food seems to be could be the cause of why Mr. Cute got seizures, because I've been reading up on it, and as soon as I found that out, I threw it all out and told everyone I know, do not use that dog food, because there was 1,000 people writing on Reddit that their dogs either got seizures or died because of fresh pet. So,
oh wow.
So be careful. It doesn't matter, but he's okay now and he seems better. I would like to get him off seizure medicine, so we're going to see how it goes now that I've weaned him off of that. Weaned him off in one day. Weaned him off of that food, and we'll see what happens.
So is he okay without having eyesight?
You know what? I carry him lots of places, but when I put him down, when we go outside, I put him near the tree. He knows that's out front, and he'll walk towards the garbage. He knows where the garbages are. Then he'll, you know what I mean? He walks places he knows. Yeah. But if I try to go around the block, it starts becoming a pulling game. So then I just pick him up and put him by a tree, pick him up and put him by a pole, and then he's happy. Okay. So he's still, his nose is fantastic, but so he's using his nose to figure out where he wants to do his business mostly. But it's not, I've had blind dogs before. He's learned not to go really fast into anything. He's like, doop, hits a wall. Boop, 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 boop. Sort of like a Roomba. He's like a little Roomba. He doesn't hit it hard though. So
what a precious boy.
I took him to see Bird's Cosmic Unity on Tuesday, and he was fine.
Did he like it?
He likes, I'm an idiot. We were doing this Disney scene, and you guys from improv know, everybody, the girl next to me was a carrot, so I said, okay, I'm a potato, or whatever the hell I said, and I had him under my arm, and I'm like, I could have been Mustafa. I'm such a freaking idiot. When I got home, I was like, I could have been Mustafa. Never mind. I just was mad. It's like ungrabbed improv idea.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I had to be there to understand if
2020.
Mufasa was your best bet, but potato makes sense too. If the person's a carrot first.
Yeah, they were carrot. So I
what was the story?
It's funny because I brought my stand-up teacher, and she was in on it, and she was supposed to be at Disneyland. So we kind of just jumped up on stage as characters that wanted to meet her or whatever. It was really funny. Daddy, she's like, Daddy, you didn't do the gang signs right. It was just funny. It was just stupid. Funny. It really was. I was glad. It was funnier than I don't want to say that loud. It was the funniest thing of the night. Let's just say that. The improv where anybody can jump on stage, after the teamwork. So it was fun. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I think my teacher who teaches stand-up never did improv before. So it was nice to throw her in the mix. So that was good.
Who's your teacher?
Well, see now, she gave her name as Eli that night. So Eli is her name. That's what she wants to go by when she's doing improv. That's fine. So she gave she's the one I do it on Tuesday nights.
Yeah, I know Eli. Yeah. He's awesome.
Yeah. It was really funny. I just like it. She looks at Bert and she just goes, Daddy, you're doing your gang signs wrong. It just fit. It just fit. And the audience fell out, and that's it was good. It was a good night had by all. I haven't been out to do improv in a while, so it was good. It was a nice time. I will come see you soon. Bird does it on 14th Street at Otto Shrunken Head on Tuesday nights at 8:00, and it's free. And he said he's signed on for the next to eternity or something. So the owner walked through and he's like, "Yeah, I just signed up. I'll be here forever." So he's been doing it for a real long time. So it's Tuesday night. It's free. It's It's in a dive bar with tiki cups. You can rent the cups or take them home. But they have all these cool glasses that you see in a tiki bar, like pineapples and you know, I don't know, mermaids and dragons and things. It's
Yeah,
pretty
I
cool.
have some of their mugs.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
What did you take? You forget to buy. You forget to get your money back, or you bought them on purpose?
Bought them on purpose.
Okay.
Are they more expensive that way, or should I just buy
No,
the drink?
I think it's the same price. I think you can either buy it straight up, or you give them a deposit, and then you don't get the deposit back if you walk out with the cup.
Yeah.
They're very cool though. It's just a tiki bar idea is cool to me. You know, I don't think that the drinks
Kathryn, are
are
you
that.
having a birthday party at the Secret Four?
Yes, I am. Thank you for asking.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's my 21st. I'm turning 20, so I can turn 21.
Nice.
It's all scientific. But yeah, I'm having
Cool.
my birthday party.
That's cool.
Yes. Are you coming up? Come on up, Matt. I would say I put you up, but I don't have my second room finished yet. It's getting
Probably
better.
not.
Boo.
I'll be there in spirit.
Okay, you will be. Yeah, no show that day, guys. And
Okay.
Tony's a little monster, but I love her, and she's so sweet, and she snuggles, and she sleeps on me, and she sleeps at the foot of my bed, and she's always near me, and when I go to the bathroom, she's my little guardian. I love her.
Oh.
She purr really loud.
Yep.
Because I just saw a video of like a freaking wild cat, like one of those mountain cat things, got in a box. Someone put a Chewy's box out, and it got in the box, and it's purring really loud. And I'm like, I didn't know big cats purred.
Yeah,
I mean,
they're
that's-
just like little cats, but gigantic.
And they like boxes. That was pretty amazing too.
All cats.
Hi, I'm a mountain lion, but there's a box here, so I'm going to get in it.
Like, I love that. I'm a big, tough mountain lion who wants to get in this box.
Purr, purr, purr. That's what.
Purr. I love this box. Purr.
Wait a second. So if you gave a lion a ball of yarn, the
Yep.
lion would toy with the ball of yarn?
Yep. They're
Yep.
cats.
I betcha.
Imagine a ball of yarn large enough for a lion to be like, yeah, this is my toy.
Wow.
Catnip.
Yeah, that would be
I
cool.
want to give him catnip and see what
I
happens.
was going to say, don't give him catnip.
You'll die.
He'll be like, give me a capybara. I don't want a little mouse. I want a capybara to beat up.
Oh, no. They would. Because they
Yeah, they
will go
would.
crazy
You
when they're
can't.
on catnip. You can't give them catnip.
No.
All
But I
right.
want to put a box. I want to put a box in there. That would be pretty cool. It'd have to be like a refrigerator box.
So if you use one of those red laser pointers on a lion,
Yep.
they would go after it?
Yep.
I
So
bet they
think of
would.
that when they're being hunted by like
That's awesome.
laser guns.
Oh, that's how some of
Yeah.
those hunters probably died. Maybe.
I hope
Aha!
so. I
I
hope
hope
so.
that- Turn
I
the
would love
turn
it.
the tables. Turn the visual on the freaking hunter. Get
Yeah.
him.
Yep.
All right. Now it's time for
Ooh, that reminds me.
That reminds me.
And the word to get started is apple.
Apple makes me think of how I can do this. Because I have an apple.
You doing that makes me think of how I used to be able to do that. Now I suddenly can't do that, and I'm very upset about it.
That reminds me of lighting fireworks as a kid.
Ooh. I was gonna say that reminds me of being in charge of the fireworks as a girl with a bag of fireworks and getting to decide which one goes where, and then someone dropping a firework into the bag and everyone ducking behind tables.
Fireworks remind me of the time I was dating a guy who was a little older, 2 years older, and we were in high school. And he, my 1 year older than me friend, had, not that it matters that they're older, had this like collection of fireworks in her basement that were her dad's. And she thought it would be a good idea to light them. And my friend, the pyro, who is my same age, was like, yes, I'm a pyro. Let's light this. And I was like, no, I think it's a bad idea to light a firecracker in the house. And they did it anyway. And you could see him running in the hallway, and there were like colored lights coming from him. And then he like threw it in the toilet, which is so bad.
Oh, was it a block? I just threw it. All right. I just wanted to know if it was a Blockbuster because they will do your toilet in. Sorry.
Damaging the pipes in your home makes me think of how my mom has to get copper pipes put into her home now because of regulations. So she needs to do that before she can sell her house.
Copper reminds me of watching really old movies with Keystone Cops.
Really old movies reminds me of the times I would sit in my kitchen watching television all day and all night. I think the longest I stayed awake with no sleep was maybe 4 days watching just old stuff.
That reminds me of Saturday mornings. It used to be such a cool thing to wake up and watch Saturday morning cartoons.
Well, that reminds me when everybody watched the same thing and you could talk about it the next day because everyone waited for the weekly show. And now you can't do that because everybody binges at the end. Binge.
That reminds me that Bull and I have been watching The Bear, and I'm almost done, but I'm mildly obsessed with it. Like, everything is Yes, Chef.
Yes, Chef. Yes.
Bear reminds me of Chicago.
Why?
Because it's set in
Chicago
Chicago.
Bears?
The Bears.
Oh, right.
What do you mean, why?
I thought you said bear, and I was just like, the animal? But then, like, Chicago Bears, the bear. The bear.
Oh,
The Bear.
The Bear, the show you just were talking about.
Yeah.
The Bears.
I remember.
Well, the chef thing, yeah, but the chef thing does throw you off a little bit.
Yeah. Now it's time for Settle This Petty Bullshit.
What now?
Where we bring you a completely random and anonymous couple and have you settle their gripes, and there are no right or wrongs, but whose side are you on? And Greg has the bag.
Really? I have the bag? I mean,
Yes.
We have some other people out there.
You do it. You do it.
Maybe they have the bag. Maybe.
Who do you suspect of having the bag?
I think Elaine might have the bag.
Okay. Let's see if Elaine has the bag, because I'm pretty sure
Okay,
you
I
do.
have
This
the
is actually a
bag.
game of hot
I have the
potato.
bag, but it's not necessarily a couple's argument. It's more of a subway riders argument. Okay?
Okay.
If someone is falling asleep in front of you,
This is a
And they have-
weirdly written piece of mail, but go on.
yeah, if someone's sitting, well, we were fighting over this. If someone is sitting in front of you with a phone in their hand and they start falling asleep, do you tell them or do you let them lose it or get stolen or fall on the floor or whatever? Do you wake
I
them?
think you tell them
Yeah.
because they could fall asleep, miss their stop. Someone could take their phone. A lot of things could happen. So I would wake them up.
I don't wake sleeping people because they might be crazy.
Yeah. If they don't seem like a crazy person.
It's hard to tell when they're sleeping. That was the argument because
Yeah.
because my argument was, yeah, of course you do. I've done it. I've woken people up. And someone said, I was thinking about doing it, got up to go out the door, and someone grabbed their phone and they walked out with me, and the door shut. And it was like I felt guilty for not waking them.
Wow.
I said, I always wake them. And when I was getting off the train last night, there was a guy with a head bud on his arm. Like it fell out of his ear. It was on his arm and he was laying, and me and the girl next to me were like, That's going to hit the floor. It's going to be worthless. If it hits the floor, it's worthless. But do you wake him or not wake him? Because it's an earbud.
Yeah.
So
I figure if
woke
he's
him.
got earbuds, he's not listening to the voices in his head, so I might as well wake him.
Oh, well, I woke him anyway as I was getting off the train. Because he could have been 10 stops past his stop already. Who knows?
True.
You know? You think you're doing the right thing. He didn't look like he didn't look dangerous. He looked drunk or tired. All right. So everyone says wake them if they don't look crazy. That's what you're.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell when they're sleeping though.
If they're not wearing a straitjacket, wake them up.
There's nobody, but if they're sitting by themselves, maybe they are crazy.
There's a fine line between foaming at the mouth and drooling when you sleep. So that might be tricky.
Especially in New York.
Or if they're in the corner seat, right? The corner seat in the back. That's a little scary right there. They're brave to be there. All right. Well, I probably will continue to wake them, and I'll try to make sure I think of twice before I do.
Just have your can of mace ready. Imagine you wake someone up thinking you're doing a good deed. Then they come up like a little just like agitated, but not actually crazy. You think they're crazy. You mace them. Like two sides to every story.
Wake up, you fuck.
They won't fall asleep again.
Nope.
On the subway.
or at home. They'll never feel safe. All right, Matt, what have we been working on all week?
Right. This improv that we're about to do. Let me see. Okay, so two of us work at an electronics store, and two of us are customers walking into an electronics store. Oh, hi, welcome. How can I help you?
Yeah, hi.
Hey, yeah. We're looking for some
electronics.
Yeah.
Great. Anything in particular?
Yep.
AAA batteries.
Yep. Don't ask what they're for.
How many packs do you need?
How many packs do you have?
We have tons.
We'll take
Don't
them.
lie to them. Don't lie to them. We only have 1 ton. Don't lie. I'm going in the back room but we only have 1 ton.
Elaine, that's denial.
Oh yeah. Positive. Talk positive to them. We have 1,000.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's exactly as much as we need.
Yep.
You want?
Just so happens.
Okay. All right, so that's 10 boxes of AAA batteries.
10 boxes, more like 10 pallets.
There you go.
Wait, how much is that on a box?
Yeah, let's get into the math. That's important.
Well, I'm confused. Okay. He said a pallet. He said a box. He's gonna make me do the heavy lift. He's gonna make me do the heavy lift.
Look,
thank you.
Unit of measure is important. Let's get this nailed down before we spend our money.
Sorry.
Yeah, I couldn't help noticing that you guys are robots. Do you guys need oil for your joints?
Well, how did you know we were robots?
Well, you're 7 feet tall and you look like Voltron. We have a sale on oil. Do you want any?
Okay.
Great.
Not that we're aliens. I mean robots.
Not alien robots.
Okay, thanks again for coming in.
Just normal terrestrial robots.
There's nothing else you can sell them?
Elaine, why don't you bring a fresh idea?
I have no fresh. I was going to charge them more than you were charging them. That's all I was going to do. That's why I wanted to know the numbers. But if they're robots and they got batteries and oil, I think they need rubber for their treads. I think they need hats because all robots want to blend. I think there's a lot of things in this store we could sell them. You want hats, guys?
Yes, we love to eat hats.
Uh-oh.
You sure
Well,
know
we
a
have
lot about what
fedoras,
robots
we have
need.
baseball hats, we have Kangos. Take your pick.
Oh, I want to eat a Kango because I want to feel bad about myself.
Yes.
Okay. How many?
Many
Here you
robot
go.
calories.
Would you like any salt? Would you like any salt and pepper on that?
No.
Mill.
They don't pay me enough for this job, just so you know.
Okay.
We seem like good customers. Why are you complaining?
Yeah, you really are easygoing. I'll give you that.
You
I don't feel like carrying this shit to your car, and you're not going to tip me,
Oh.
are you?
Nope.
I know what else you need. It's going to rain later today, and you don't want to rust. So
No.
you need umbrella.
Yeah. I want a rainbow one.
Okay, here you
We'll
go.
need an anti-rust oil.
I also need one of
Apply it.
those clear. Go on about our anti-rust oil.
Yeah, apply it to me sensually.
Yeah, can somebody apply it to my friend here sensually?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we actually sell candles too.
Go.
Light the candle, put the wax on me.
See, now you started. You made them sick. You made them into dirty-minded, sick robots.
We will take our business elsewhere.
Goodbye.
No,
We can find red.
No, actually we have a bathtub for robots that we could fill with oil, and you could lay in it.
What? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Here, it's right back this way.
I'll get the camera. I'll get the camera. Robot porn.
Okay, so yeah, we have 2 tubs, one for each of you.
That's safe.
And we have a TV. What would you guys like to watch?
The bear.
Are you talking about the sports team or the TV show?
Yep.
The TV show. We like
Okay.
comedies that don't have jokes.
And scene.
I had nowhere to go. I wanted robot porn.
You were the one calling him out for being dirty birdies.
Yeah, but then when he offered the tub, all I could think of was hot tub romance.
We are.
That's all those hot tubs are. That's all hot tubs are good for.
I hope
Romance.
the hot tubs were those champagne glasses. I'm obsessed with them.
Do you ever see one? I only seen pictures. I know they have them in the Poconos, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. I've never seen
Yeah,
one
have
in
you
real
ever-
life.
We need champagne glass hot tubs.
Oh my god, they're
Oh my-
amazing.
They just look really. Yeah, you got to take a spiral staircase, I think, to get up to them,
Yeah.
right?
I will send you pictures of what I'm talking about because I'm obsessed.
Okay.
But basically, one is like an old fashioned champagne glass. It looks like a margarita glass, kind of, but like whatever. And I don't think they do champagne flutes, so it's just like those shallow glasses, but it's a long stem bath hot tub.
Okay.
Beautiful Mount Airy Lodge.
I'm
All
looking
you
at
have
yeah.
to bring is your love of everything.
Beautiful Mount
Airy
Airy
Oh,
Lodge.
you could still get it. Rent a room in the Poconos with that.
Nice. I'm sure
don't know if
that's
it's
safe.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, is that place still available? I wonder.
For
Yeah.
$295 a night.
A bargain.
Starting from.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what a bargain. That's not bad.
Yeah, do
Really?
they clean it though? But
That's
I would hope so. Huh?
all right
It's not
now.
gonna have champagne in it anyway. It's just gonna have bubbly water.
Champagne? You're gonna have champagne in it.
I'm gonna have champagne
Or
and bean in it.
champagne.
All
Shut
right.
up.
Now it's time for
On this day in history, nothing was solved.
with Matt Capazzi.
Oh. In 2001, the Soviet-Russian space station Mir ended 15 years in orbit when it re-entered Earth's atmosphere, falling into the South Pacific Ocean. And nothing was solved.
Yay!
Yay.
Yay. Bye, Mir.
Wow, the energy sucks.
And we have no new ideas. Sorry. I really don't.
You're not wrong. But it's a good thing this is over. So we don't have to worry about being energetic. You've all been amazing. Thank you, Elaine. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Sleepy Greg. Thank you, Matt. Thank you to anybody who wanted to be here. Thank you to our viewers and listeners and whatevers. And thank you to the people who keep sending us mail about their gripes with their partner. I really want to thank those people the most.
Do you want to give them the address to send those to?
Yes. All right, viewers. I know you're out there. TKDS musical bookings at gmail.com. Send your gripes. TKDS, like the Kathryn Dunn Show, TKDS musical bookings at gmail.com. That's also if you're a musical guest. You want to be a musical guest. All right. You guys have been amazing. Thank you. And goodbye.
Good night. I wrote it down like I'm going to send an email there, but